guys, welcome back. My name is Katie and today I'm doing my DiverseAthon TBR. So DiverseAthon is a readathon that goes from the 12th of September through the 19th of September. It is created and hosted by Whitney from Witty Novels, Monica Watson, Joce from Squibble Reads, and Christine from LC Marie 19. I will link everything that you need to know down below, their announcement videos. I believe they are doing a group book as well. All of the information I'll put down below for you guys, but I wanted to share with you the books that I am planning on reading for my DiverseAthon TBR. I am very much in support of diversity in all forms of media, especially in books, and so I am very excited to participate in this readathon. So the point of this readathon is basically to consciously be picking up books that have diversity as a theme, have diverse characters. Just overall, we are celebrating diversity and we are wanting to spread the word that diversity in books is very important as well as a good thing. So the purpose of this readathon is basically just to support diversity through reading books with diverse authors, diverse characters, all sorts of diversity throughout this week, and my mission is to be a lot more conscious about my reading diversely for the rest of my life, honestly. I definitely want to incorporate the mindset that I have had picking up my DiverseAthon TBR into my later TBRs, and I'm just very, very excited. I have a variety of books here, and I have a variety of reasons why I chose these books for my TBR, so I will get into each individual one as it comes up. Let's just get into it. So the first book I have here, I'm actually already halfway through and it's on audiobook, and this is going to be Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. In my opinion, Cassandra Clare has done a good job with including diversity into her novels. Not saying that her novels are perfect examples of diversity, but I feel like in each of her series there are always examples of diversity that you don't necessarily see in other young adult series. And in this novel, so far, one of the point of views in this novel is from a Mexican female, Christina, and also there is a gay character as of right now, but I've also heard there is a bisexual character, and that is mentioned. I'm not sure if it's the same character or if it's two separate characters, but I've heard it is openly talked about and mentioned in this book, and I'm just so ready for that. So that is why I'm choosing Lady Midnight for my first and audiobook read of DiverseAthon. The next book I have here is Cinder by Marissa Meyer. This book is a young adult science fantasy retelling of Cinderella, and the main character Cinder is Asian. I believe she is Chinese, even though this is set in the future. It takes place in Beijing, so I'm going to assume that she is Chinese, and she also is a woman with a disability. She has a bionic leg, and so I'm hoping to really enjoy this book, and I believe she is not the only person of color in this book series, but she is the one that I know about, and she's the reason why I picked this book up for my DiverseAthon. The next book I have on here is Every Last Word by Tamara Ireland Stone. The main character in this book suffers from OCD and other mental illnesses, I believe. I am unsure about the other aspects of diversity, whether there are people of color, whether there are people of all sorts of sexualities. I am unsure, but I picked this one up specifically because it talks about mental illness, and I've heard it talks about mental illness very well, and I think that is something we need more in young adult literature. I have so many books. I don't know how I'm gonna read. I can't read all of these in a week. The next book that I have on my TBR is A Torch Against the Night by Sept. This is the second book to the Ember in the Ashes series, young adult fantasy. I picked this up for DiverseAthon because Sept here is a woman of color, as well as one of the main point of views, Leia, is also a woman of color, and I really, really enjoyed this series, and I want to support her so much because she is an amazing, amazing author, and I cannot wait to get into the sequel. And the last book on my very ambitious DiverseAthon TBR is going to be Summer Days and Summer Nights 12 Love Stories by Leigh Bardugo, Francesca Leah Block, Libba Bray, Cassandra Clare, Brandy Colbert, Tim Federal, Lev Grossman, Nina LaCour, Stephanie Perkins, Veronica Roth, John Scavron, and Jennifer E. Smith. I have heard amazing things about the diversity in this book. I've heard there's LGBTQ plus elements. I've heard there's diversity in people of color. I've heard it's just all sorts of diversity in these short stories. Also, it's getting towards the end of the summer, so I feel like I have to pick this up. But I am very, very intrigued by this. I had had no idea that I had so much diversity until I saw Trina from Between Chapters tweet about it, and so I went out, picked this up, and I'm ready to read it for my DiverseAthon TBR. So that is it for my DiverseAthon TBR. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys soon with another video soon. Goodbye!
Make you lose control. With